The day after tragedy struck and rescue efforts give way to a clearing up operation as the community mourns one man and prays for 9 others injured in the blast that shook this quiet Ashton street. The Reverend Karen Hillsdown spoke of the feelings within the community.
On behalf of the family and the community of Hurst, we are all shocked and saddened at yesterday's explosion and the tragic death of John Wilson. The church has been and will continue to be open for counsel, refuge and a place of support. Our thoughts and our prayers are with those who have been affected, particularly the Wilson family, and we would appreciate it if you respect their privacy at this very difficult time. A vigil will be held today at Hurst Methodist Church from 6 till 9 p.m, which is open to members of the community so that we can mourn and grieve together. As you can imagine, the families need space to come to terms with what has happened. Thank you.
Thank you. Obviously a very, very tragic incident here affecting not just the Wilson family but many other families as well, and our hearts go out to them. But can you tell me what the general feeling is in the wider community at the moment in regard to this incident?
The wider community have all pulled together, and this is a very close-knit community, and they have all pulled together. They are not people who want to make a fuss, but are just coming to terms quietly with one another as they support and hold each other in love at this time.
It's a great shock. It's a random event. What in effect can you do to heal the suffering that is obviously being felt in the community at the moment?
There are no easy words or anything we can do to soothe the pain, but just to hold one another in love and to try and help one another with the practical things of day-to-day life that people need help with at this time.
We spoke to Greater Manchester Fire Service's Peter Buckley, Service Support Group Manager, about the investigation.
From what I've seen of the premises itself, I think we'll be here for a few days yet carrying out a full investigation. I think the important thing is that it is going to be a long job. Carrying out an investigation and excavation of the fire scene can be a lengthy process, so a few days minimum in relation to that.
There seems to be a propensity of explosions in houses of this type, especially in the northwest, very old Victorian terraced houses. Are they particularly vulnerable due to the state of pipework and so on? Are they particularly vulnerable to gas explosion?
Gas explosions clearly can actually harm any sort of structure. I'm not aware that there's a propensity, particularly in any particular type of house, but clearly gas explosions can cause harm. But in these circumstances, we're not ruling in or out.
I'm thinking old pipes and properties, very, very close together.
Well, clearly the northwest has a large amount of terraced housing. That is the way they were built. And the pipework should be to a standard. So basically in this circumstance I can't say if that was a contributing factor or not until the investigation is carried out.